Oh, welcome to Jaina Solo Says. I am, of course, Jaina. You probably aren't watching this when I'm releasing it, which will be December like 17th or something. Because guess what's coming out? Star Wars. And that means there's going to be like a blackout and no one's going to watch anything or talk about anything for probably like a week or two. So you're probably watching this in like January, if you watch it at all. But I thank you for watching it, period. So, anyway. We're here to talk about the second of Marvel's three straight to Netflix series TV shows. The second one that takes place in Hell's Kitchen. The first was, of course, Daredevil, for those who don't know, and I thought it was done pretty well. Solid B+. Little bloody, but great unknown actors, great acting, great kind of gritty atmosphere of reality, which was great and kind of dark and worked for what they were trying to do. The second one, which is today's topic, is Jessica Jones, which is another resident of Hell's Kitchen, and there's even like a little crossover at the very end. I won't say who. Anyway, so let's get down to that real quick. I do a virtual thank you shout out to those who follow me on my Twitter or my YouTube channel, which is both emarsh000. So if you do that, I'll do a thank you. Although I will not thank you if you hop on, hop off like a meanie. So the people who get a thank you today are Hollywood Paparazzi, thank you, George and Corey Tran, and Bible Munch. Thank you so much. Okay, so Jessica Jones. Second of the three movies, I thought, while it was B+ for Daredevil, because it was a bit like, the beginning was a touch cheesy. I think they were trying to find their footing, and by the end, it was awesome. Jessica Jones, I think, was strong from the beginning to end. It's basically about, there's a couple versions of Jessica Jones in like the lore. In some she has powers, in some she does not. In this one she does, and I'm really glad that they made that choice. I think it makes things a bit more interesting. Her power is great strength and recovery. So she is a private investigator who works in this dingy part of Hell's Kitchen and mostly is trying to hide. That's why she lives there. She kind of thinks she's like worth nothing. And the reason she's trying to hide is she's had a lot of emotional, psychological trauma that we kind of flash back throughout the series too, a la Arrow on CW, to see what happened to her. And she's fleeing from her past, who she is. David Tennant comes into this, and that's awesome. But it's her story. The one thing I do not like about Jessica Jones, and I give Jessica Jones like an A-. It's really good. I love, female heroines. I'm a little biased, but also I love this story of like a real person. Like her strength, her superhero strength is almost just like a extra, like you don't even really think about it. She's very real. She's got real problems, psychological trauma, has problems opening up to people, like whatever. Anyway, the one negative is the fact that, hey, guess what? She's a female heroine. So what should we do? Let's show her having gratuitous sex in like the first and second episodes. No. Like, seriously, you didn't do that in Daredevil. Why did you feel the need to do it in Jessica Jones? Oh, because she's a woman. And so let's have a naked chick. And then more people will watch, right? I actually think it truly was a bit of a detriment to the story because she's going through all this, like PTSD, who am I kind of stuff. And while I'm all for like empowerment, women, the right to choose, have sex, it gives them their own strength like a man. Okay, but I don't think it was needed, especially at the very beginning, or they could have found a more creative way to express that. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so they didn't do that in Daredevil. I don't really feel like they needed to do it in her, but she's a chick, so whatever. The actress is from Veronica Mars, Gilmore Girls for like a quick sec, and Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, and I'm really glad she got this part because I think that she's a really good actress, but hasn't had a really good chance to show that off yet. So this was a really good part for her. So watch it. I think you should. It's good. Gritty, also like I said, like Daredevil, and I'm excited for the third story to come out too of these three stories, and I'm hoping like there'll be lots of crossover and awesomeness. If you guys follow me on Twitter or YouTube and you haven't heard your name, tweet at me or at my YouTube channel and I will put you in the next video because I got like 3 coming up really super soon. Put your comments below. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys like Jessica Jones, and if you haven't, go watch it on Netflix. It's awesome.